So, Scandal has had me hyped since Thursday, and I just had to watch it a second time because I'm still not over it. Like, it's still so much going on, and I still cannot process what is happening in this show. So, I just had to vent about it. First, I want to talk about Olivia. Olivia. Now, you cannot just be barging up in the White House like that, all unverified and carrying on, just trying to walk through the door of the Oval Office. Where are you at? Not at the White House. Girl, you know you got to go through Secret Service and everybody. You just trying to walk on through. Honey, just because you got your white gloves on again and you going to whip them off in an angrily fashion, don't mean you can just do whatever you want to, Olivia Pope. I call her Olivia. Yes, Olivia, you just can't be doing that, girl, but I still love you anyway. Child, before I move on, the quote of the century from this was, if you want me, earn me. She said a million words in just those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in just those 6 words right there, not including the exclamation points. Secondly, so we got Cyrus, he running through the Underground Railroad. Child, that is all he is doing. This episode is running through the Underground Railroad. You know, he run through telling Millie that he gonna try to get rid of Olivia because, you know, Cyrus think this is his presidency too. I can't talk. So he trying everything that he can for Fitz not to lose his job because he know he gonna lose his job too. So he gonna talk to Millie, talking about, you know, if I can get rid of Olivia, would you go back? So next thing we know, he get the secretary Violet Newstead from 9 to 5 to call Fitz homeboy Jake, you know, the one that's protecting Olivia, and you know, Olivia kind of got her back cracking with, honey. It tries to pull some kind of trickery, talking about the president wants to see him or something like that. But, you know, Jake was already up on the game because Fitz already told him that he is not to move unless Fitz tells him to. So, Jake, good job doing your job, even though I don't know what you got going on with the black man. I don't even know his name. We're just going to call him Bernard. So, I don't know what's going on there. It seemed like he may be some kind of double agent. He done fell in love or something like that. But he working for Fitz and he working for Bernard. So we just gonna see how that's gonna unfold because the tea is on the internet that we supposed to find out who the mole is, but the mole working for somebody and it's a twist on the mole. I don't really know. I just need Thursday to get here so I can calm my nerves. So next up, Charlie, Huck friend from back in the day, you know, because Huck used to be a professional murderer, but he retired from murdering. I don't know if he got pension or Social Security from that or not. Maybe he had a good 401k plan. But, so, they found out that Charlie, he got a girlfriend. He dating Velma from Scooby-Doo. And he done joined a book club with her. So, Gwen on nose ass, she done nosed around and found out what a book club is, even find out what kind of cannolis he like. I don't know what a cannoli is, but they sound real good. Can somebody tell me, is there any place to get a cannoli in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and is it worth it? But, so Charlie, he been cracking Velma back, and, you know, he roguish and ratchet and everything, so he done stole Velma laptop. And, you know, he did the nice thing. He went on down to the Target. Yeah, he got a laptop from Target. It wasn't the best one, but he still got an attachment and an ESP for it. But anyway, he went on down there, got her another laptop, and you know, was looking all innocent until, you know, they giving Velma her interview, and she realized that Rosen was working on the defense case. And so she called out a whole bunch of numbers. What is this, a numbers game? All Huck did last week was call out 752, 752, 752. And she done called out 5,000, 2,500, 600 minutes, whatever the song damn says. I know I got that all wrong. Anyway, So they found out that she was the stenographer that, and she the one that be typing on that little bit of machine. I don't know if they really do that anymore. That seemed kind of dated. But she transcribes all her records from the stenography over to her laptop. So then a whole bunch of bells go off, and they like, this is why he is cracking Velma back. So they left Velma in the room. I don't know what's going to come of her. She going to probably go and get in the mystery machine and go try to solve some more murder mysteries with Daphne and Fred and them. I don't know. She's not relevant anymore. So then next we go to Cyrus. He telling Fitz that the clock is running out on Millie. The clock is running out. And she about to just tell the world all their business. And so Cyrus tells Fitz that he needs to give the woman he loves the moon and go to the woman that he loves. So, just when we think Fitz is about to make a move through the Underground Railroad, child, he done showed up at Olivia's apartment, honey. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So, Olivia all dramatic and stuff, and she got that lip quivering, she about to cry, and her edge is about to become unrelaxed. And so, he basically said that he wants to earn her, and that they gonna sit right there and let that clock run out. Baby, I was in bed. I had to sit up because I know it started getting real at that moment. This is a news reporter bang right here, honey. You see the swoop? Yes. Anyway, so they watching the clock run down. And while they doing that, they play a nice little Marvin Gaye and what's the name? Tammy Terrell number. You're all I need to get by. I can't sing no more of that because you gotta pay for these songs when you use them. So they sang that, and so the song over, and I think we'll go to commercial break. I don't even know what happened with all that. So we go back. While Tammy and Marvin Gaye singing, you got Lieutenant Jake. He reviewing him and Olivia's sex tape. And while he reviewing the sex tape, he hitting the rewind and fast forward button. He see that Charlie done snuck his apartment. And Charlie's sitting up. Charlie done made him up a drink and everything and just watching all the tapes of them. But he seemed a little bit too calm with watching all this. So I don't know if they're just all in cahoots together or what. Everything with this show is not what it seems. So I'm not going to even begin to speculate and spend the rest of these days trying to figure out what's going on until I see the episode, and I suggest you do the same so you won't get your pressure up. So then Cyrus' husband, pause. So then Cyrus' husband, he interviewing Millie. Next thing we know, Millie, she done spilled the Milos, she done spilled the Liptons, she done spilled the Red Rose, the Red Diamond, the Louisiana, even the Celestial Seasonings tea. She spilled all the tea from here to our enemies in North Korea, and they told all the business about, they've been going through some hard things, and he was unfaithful. Child, somebody needs to give Millie a primetime Emmy for that performance in that interview, cause she really did the most. She done blew the presidency straight up out the water. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Cyrus, you need to get a hold of your husband. Cause everywhere he go, mess seems to start exploding. He might be a little moldish too. I don't know. I thought the baby would be enough. But pretty much, that is all that happened in this episode. But I got one last thing. Shonda Rhimes. I really love this show. I really do. But I just want to let you know that I will get in touch with Phaedra Parks because I am quite sure that you were hiding in the bushes in McCalla, Alabama, while I was in the midst of my affair with my Caucasian lover, taking down notes. You probably had Velma doing some stenography um, of all these conversations because some of those lines seem a little bit too familiar and a little bit too dead on, and I think you stole from me. So, Shonda, I want my money. You hear me? I want my money. I'm gonna call Phaedra, I'm gonna call Elwoods and everybody, and I'm gonna have to take you to court because this is just ridiculous. It is so ridiculous and ludicrous, and I cannot believe that you would do that to me. But anyway, that's all I have. Everybody just watch Thursday and see what's happening because something tell me it is going to be a doozy. And this is going to be history making. But that is all I have. Good day.